Some of the older corporate logos utilize these symbols with hidden meaning, with esoteric meaning for those who are looking to see them. Symbols surround us everywhere. They can be hidden simply within a logo, like the FedEx logo, where the negative space between the E and the X present the symbol of an arrow facing forward. Or they can be complex symbolism found within a simple logo or design, like the 7-Up logo. And for those who can actually see this symbol, like Manly P. Hall was saying, you realize that it represents the 7 chakras bubbling up from the root chakra, which is always depicted as a red circular shape. And so this is the red circle of the 7-Up logo. And then you get into the esoteric knowledge of the chakra points, and your crown chakra, which represents the pineal gland, is also symbolic of the lotus flower, which is what it's often depicted as. And as we know, the lotus grows out of the water and can also contain a lot of dimethyltryptamine, or DMT, which is also constructed and built in your pineal gland in your own mind. And so the 7-Up logo, to those with eyes to see it, actually has such a deeper meaning than just a bubbly drink that we like from day to day. The magic of symbols comes back to 3 simple shapes, and the shapes are the triangle, the square, and the circle. And how do you make these shapes? Well, the circle you make with a compass, right? And so you use the compass to create the circle. The square, you use a squared straight edge or ruler to create a square. And to create the triangle, you use both the squared straight edge and the compass. And it's fascinating that, going back into secret societies, the compass and the squared straight edge is the symbology for the Freemasons. And so this is a really interesting aspect, that we're learning these shapes using these old tools and techniques. And what's interesting about these 3 shapes is they can take on 4 different multipliers that totally change their meaning. And these 3 shapes literally are the building blocks for every single symbol and logo and icon out there. And so if we add the multipliers, we have numerology that we can add. And so we assign numbers to these shapes. The triangle has 3 sides. The square has 4 sides. The circle has 1 side. And we add this up and it equals 8. Well, 8 is a magical number, right? In gematria, this is what we would do. We would add these numbers together to create 8. And we're surrounded by 8 every day and don't really realize it. We have 8 fingers on our hands. Thumbs are not considered fingers. If you want to win the game of pool or lose the game of pool, you sink the 8 ball. There's 8